Last weekend, we saw Meghan Markle and husband Prince Harry step out in a glamorous way, accepting an award at the NAACP Image Awards. The weekend prior, paparazzi caught Meghan, Harry, and Princess Eugenie and her husband, Jack Brooksbank, enjoying a meal together in Santa Barbara, California. But before that, we hadn't seen Meghan in public in 102 days. It was very clear Meghan and Harry didn't want to attract attention, says an onlooker who witnessed the couple's double date, per OK. They were ushered in very discreetly and picked a secluded table outside, away from the crowd. The same witness says it was surprising seeing Meghan out, because she's been staying out of sight for the longest time. Tongues especially wagged when it was Eugenie that sat alongside Harry at the Super Bowl on February 13 rather than Meghan, especially since the Los Angeles Rams are her home team. But, a source says, her absence was actually a push for family bonding. Harry appreciated that Meghan was willing to give up her seat so they could have some family bonding time, the source says. As much as people are criticizing Meghan for pulling a no-show, if you look at it from the other side, it was actually quite generous of her to let Eugenie go in her place. And just because Meghan hasn't been seen, it doesn't mean she hasn't been busy at home. They've got plenty on their plate work-wise, with deals with Netflix and Spotify on the table and the day-to-day operations of their non-profit, Archie. Plus, they have 2 young children, Archie and Lily, and Meghan is very hands-on with the children, who keep her going from morning until night, the insider says. There's all this buzz about what Meghan could be hiding and why she suddenly vanished, the source says. But she and Harry are simply getting on with life. She has plenty on her plate at home. The source tells OK. That Meghan is feeling the heat of the Netflix and Spotify deals, and that plays into why she's been laying low. The paychecks Meghan and Harry are taking home are massive, but with that comes a huge amount of responsibility and Meghan certainly feels the weight of that, the insider says. She's a perfectionist, so it makes sense that right now work is taking precedence over things like going out to a football game. Meghan doesn't have time to go out just to be seen the way she used to. The source says that Meghan still has a few quiet get-togethers, and her mom, Doria, is often around she and Harry's $14.7 million Montecito estate. She's more than happy to spend the majority of her time hidden behind the massive gates, the source says. It's one of the only places she can truly relax. But, despite staying busy at home personally and professionally, Meghan will make appearances when she feels led to, be it for personal enjoyment like enjoying dinner out with the Brooksbanks or professionally, like at the NAACP Image Awards. Meghan is happy laying low, the source says. But when she's got a reason to be out and about, she will be. Our lives were brought together for a reason, the Duke of Sussex said as the couple accepted the President's Award at the NAACP Image Awards on Saturday. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry just joined an exclusive club. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex appeared on stage at the NAACP Image Awards on Saturday to accept the President's Award in recognition of special achievement and distinguished public service. Past recipients of the honor include Muhammad Ali, Jesse Jackson, Colin Powell, Condoleezza Rice, LeBron James and Rihanna. Through the couple's Archie Foundation, which they launched in 2020, Harry and Meghan have supported efforts to tackle the COVID-19 pandemic and focus their attention on the Black Lives Matter movement and fighting for racial justice. During the couple's speech, Harry thanked the Black community for welcoming me so warmly, while Meghan, who brought her mom Doria Ragland to the award show, said she couldn't be prouder. It's inspiring to think about the legacy of the Image Awards, which began shortly after the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 were passed into law, Meghan said after the couple walked on stage together. Today, we can continue that legacy by re-establishing federal voting protections in our country and fulfilling the work of civil rights giants, like the late John Lewis. We are so deeply humbled to be here in the company of so many illustrious awardees. Harry added, "Before I begin, we would like to acknowledge the people of Ukraine, who urgently need our continued support as a global community. I also echo the immense gratitude for tonight, both for this award and this community for welcoming me so warmly.